Hey guys, Mia here, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to talk about some frequently asked questions that I get today, so I'm just gonna jump right into it, okay? When did you begin to draw? Now I get this one a ton, it's probably one of the first questions people ask me. I started drawing when I was about 6 years old. I saw my brother and my cousin drawing and you know, they were a bit older and I'm like, wow, they're really cool. I want to be really cool. I should draw too. And so I pick up my pencil, my paper, and I just start drawing Pikachus and Lynx and all that other nonsense. I mean, all we were doing was basically recreating cover art of the games that we played and just kept doing that for a couple years. They eventually stopped drawing, but I didn't. Any tips for new streamers is another question that I get all the time. It's probably the second most asked one. Honestly, I think this requires its own video series potentially if you guys are interested. But my top 3 tips: consistency, actually being there when you say you're going to be there, and being consistent with your content and your personality and everything else. Schedule. Having a schedule is awesome, even if your schedule changes every week. If you just let people know, like, okay, this is this week's schedule, alright, this is this week's schedule. Anything is better than nothing. If people know when to expect you, they'll show up. And then finally, interaction. Interacting with your community is huge. You have to interact with your own community, and so many people, I would say, don't even do that, you know? Like, they don't read chat at all, they don't interact on Discord, they never respond to comments, and I think especially when you're starting out, that stuff matters a ton. What is your camera? This is a Sony a6000. People also ask about my gear in general. My tablet is a Wacom Intuos Pro Medium. I use Clip Studio Paint, and this is a Blue Yeti. I have 3 monitors. Generally, I have 3 lights, and that's it. That's all I can think of right now, but you guys can let me know if you have any other questions. Do you have a boyfriend? I do. He is the cutest guy in the whole universe. His name is Manny. He's very, very shy, so he doesn't come on stream much at all, and he kind of remains in the background, but I promise Manny helps me out so much. He's super supportive. He's always bringing me food. He's always helping me with my things. He takes pictures of me for my Instagram. Like, he goes above and beyond. How did you meet? We met in college. What did I study? I studied art. I went to a normal university, but I went to that school for art. And then people normally ask, do I recommend going to school for art? No, I don't. There's so much information for free on the internet that you can find. There's so many free courses. There's just like actual art masters putting their knowledge out there on the internet for free that you can take advantage of. You don't have to go to school for it. You can save your dollars. College is very expensive. You can save your dollars. Any tips as far as skincare? So my mom had nice skin. I think I basically inherited her skin. I've never struggled a lot in terms of acne or blemishes or anything like that. I do have a skincare routine. I think I can put it in a separate video if you guys are interested. It's a lot of Korean skincare products. I don't want to list them all right now. And I drink a ton of water. I drink a lot of water. Any tips as far as hair? So I'm happy to get this one, even though I know like right now my hair's a mess, obviously. But I'm finally embracing my curly hair. I don't straighten it all the time anymore. I've been straightening it for years, and I feel like bit by bit I'm starting to figure it out, and it makes me so happy that other people are also embracing their own curly hair and figuring it out. So I recommend in the meantime looking up the Curly Girl method. Just pay attention to the ingredients in your conditioners and your shampoos. You want to do sulfate free, silicone free. Should only be shampooing like maybe once a week. It depends on your hair type. You're gonna have to do a bit of research, and then maybe in the future I'll make a video. Do you like anime, and what kind? Alright. Do I like anime? There's some plushies in the back there. Yes, I do. I mostly draw anime. You know what? Who asked this question? You come into my stream, you see me drawing anime. Do you like anime? Of course I do. So my favorite of all time, I guess my favorite manga of all time is Berserk. And then my favorite anime would be Fullmetal Alchemist, the first one. I tend to enjoy a little bit on the darker side as far as my anime goes. That's not to say that I don't like lighthearted things. My favorite romance was Toradora. I guess I'm all over the spectrum, but in general, I lean a little edgier, you know? Why are you that color? I was born this way. Do you know Mr. Beast? You think he gifted 250 subs and I don't know him? I do, and I'm very appreciative and thankful for what happens, and also just extremely lucky. I don't know, right place, right time kind of thing. Where are you from? I'm from Florida. What is Florida like? Florida? Okay, so most people know Florida, I think, is this crazy, crazy place. I want to say it's not like that, you know? We're not just running in the streets eating people's faces off. We don't take our gators for walks every morning. We don't ride our canoes to school every day, okay? It's generally pretty normal. It's hot. It's hot all year round. It's hot right now, okay? It's been hot all winter. There's not much of a winter here. Florida! I can't say I'm in love with it. I don't think I can ever draw like you, not gonna lie. So, people come into my stream and they say that quite often, surprisingly. I don't even consider myself a very good artist, but I guess to those people I am. And I almost find that statement sad or frustrating. On one hand, of course you can draw like me, you just need a bit of practice. Like, why do you have no faith in yourself? You can't just pick up the pencil and expect to draw exactly like me for the first time ever, but I put work in too. I've been drawing since I was 6 years old. Everyone who draws better than you has had practice. It takes time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Art is a skill you develop over your entire life. But that's a good thing, and it means no matter how old you are, you can start at any time. You can start now. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you can pick up a pencil and printer paper and just go for it, and anyone can improve. You improve as you practice, just like any other skill. Do you stream full-time? Yes, I do. I'm in a pretty unique position in that as soon as I graduated college, I basically decided, alright, I'm gonna stream. And I don't recommend that. I know it's not very intelligent, but I had a safety net. I had my boyfriend and I had my mom supporting me in the background. And they let me pursue my dreams, and my dream was just to be an artist in any way possible and to make money doing art. I'm not rich by any means. I'm not even I'm not even a little bit, you know. I wouldn't necessarily be able to support myself off of my Twitch income, but it's enough for me for now. I can make another video if you guys want me to go into it, but streaming is my main source of income, and then commissions is like a secondary income. I'd like to know about the equipment you started out with when you started streaming. Okay, so I started out with a Logitech C920 and a blue snowball, one monitor, and some watercolors and some paper, and that was it. Will you go to prom with me? Absolutely, Bryce. I will go to prom with you. I'll even bring Tank. What made you want to start streaming? So I felt like this was the best question to end off on, and it was kind of my favorite one that I got. I wasn't that much a part of Twitch before I started streaming. I wasn't really even following anybody. And then as I was graduating, I looked a little bit more and more into Twitch. And I saw that, you know, people do art on Twitch. I could try to do art on Twitch. My biggest dream has actually just been to create my artwork and put it out there. And I thought, if I'm making artwork anyways, I might as well live stream it. I might as well show it off to other people and have someone to talk to as I'm doing it. And then maybe it'll point more people in the direction to my artwork and my other social media websites. It's changed everything for me. This last year has been amazing, and I didn't expect to end up loving streaming as much as I do. And I've been putting more and more and more hours into it every time. Every week I'm thinking of new things to do, new things to draw, new ways to interact with my community. It's amazing. I highly recommend any artist who wants to get their artwork out there, and maybe you're feeling a little bit lonely when you work on your stuff, to look into it. Streaming is so much fun, and I promise the Twitch art community is extremely welcoming. They will just gobble you up with open arms. Just give it a shot. Alright guys, that was it. Thank you so much for watching. You can let me know in the comments down below what you thought. If you enjoyed the video, you can like, you can subscribe, I appreciate it very much. And you can also let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see. If I missed any questions or if you have anything else you'd like to ask, just hit me up in the comments, and that's it. Thank you.